Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Okay, a little update on our goats. I know we posted a couple of videos of Elvis Goes to Jail, where we were desperately trying to keep him contained from the girls because he had had his chance for breeding season, and we wanted to have a good window. Hi, Missy. Hi there, Ethel. Oh, yes, she's very friendly. Um, we wanted to have a good kidding window, kind of keep track when these girls were going to kid. But it was Elvis that was kidding us because he is an escape artist. We finally just gave up on the whole thing.
Yeah, he's virtually impossible, but by the time we get ready for kidding season, we'll have something figured out. He will be contained. That way we can control our breeding.
It'll be that, or we will, we at least have a great little pen built for nursing moms, or whenever the kids are being weaned, we have a little place that we can contain them. So it was not all in vain. But I'm pretty sure he's done his job. These girls are, you can see that, I mean, Ethel's always sweet, but their demeanor does change a little bit once they're pregnant. They get a lot more docile if they're crazy. That one in particular, she's the goat we've had the longest. That is Smokey. We used to have Smokey and Bandit. I know, we're just old and funny, but oh, Rosey doesn't want to miss her cameo here. Hi, Rosey. So we've had, how long have we had Smokey?
Had Smokey 3 years.
We've had Smokey for 3 years. She is an amazing kidder. She throws, ha ha ha. She throws twins and triplets. The last time she had triplets, she wasn't able to take care of the 3, but she has always had multiples. These others we don't know yet. Oh yes, that's Ithaca. Ithaca was born on 410. So her and her twin brother, we named them after shotguns because they were born on 410 2 years ago. So she has had twins once. So she's going to follow in her mother's footsteps, I think, of throwing multiples, which I think is pretty common for goats, isn't it?
I believe so.
These big girls, we're kind of excited about them. The story on Lucy and Ethel. This is Ethel. There's Lucy. The story on these two is Rusty's a bit of a horse trader, or a goat trader, as it might case may be. He went and did some work for a guy that we used to work for regularly, doing different stuff for, and we had went out to build a fence for him, right?
We done the fence for him, and we kind of fell in love with Rosey over here. We did tell him at that time, you know, if you ever decide to get rid of Rosey, let us know, because we'd definitely be interested. And he said, okay, yeah, we're thinking about getting rid of Rosey and the goats, but we don't know yet. Fast forward a year and a half, out of the blue one day last fall, I get a text message from him, and he asked if we were still interested in Rosey, and I said, well, definitely. You know, how much you want? And he said, no, he says, you can have her, but there's a catch. Okay, I'm good with catches, so what are we dealing with? And he said, if you take Rosey, you have to take the 2 big white goats. I told him right then, we're on our way. We hooked up the trailer, went over. It was kind of a difficult situation to get Lucy loaded up.
Lucy's a bit more skittish than Ethel, and she definitely does not like to be caught. But we are really excited about Lucy and Ethel because we've never had the bigger goats. I want to get into the making goat milk soap and things like that. So I really feel like this is going to be a great opportunity. The reason I think so, I don't know much about breeds of goats, but last spring when Ithaca had her first set of twins, these two girls became the wet nurses, and they were not even they didn't even have kids. So I mean, they automatically began to lactate, and they began nursing. And even this little girl, she is Smokey's daughter as well, just from another set of triplets. And she was still nursing when they came onto the farm. I mean, nursing, and she shouldn't have been because she was way too big. But she was still nursing, and these two girls, they began to be her, wet nurse as well. Let's talk about Elvis right there. We've talked about the others. Elvis, we needed a billy goat this fall. So, we put, oh, she's fighting them off. She doesn't want them to lick the mineral. So she starts kicking. She's mean when it comes to food. Ooh, yeah. Y'all better watch it. Anyway, Elvis, I saw him on Facebook and thought he was the absolute coolest looking billy. I think he's really pretty. Rusty wasn't sold on him at first. He thought he was kind of on the homely side, but I persisted, and I talked to the lady, and she told us, "Be careful, she's kicking. She's kicking."
Mom, look.
I'm talking to you, and you're sitting there dancing. Oh, poor baby.
I know, I cut my hair, Mom. Come on and lie.
Look, see, look at her kicking. Anyway, oh. Oh. Elvis, she's not one to mess with, Elvis. She's gonna hurt you. She about trampled Elvis. Anyway, Elvis, I talked with the lady back and forth, and we got measurements like how tall he was, because he looked a lot bigger, but I knew he was small. When we got him here, he was quite a bit smaller than the girls, but that has not been a problem for Elvis, let me tell you. The people we bought him from said he is all about feed and women, and let me tell you, or feeding females, I guess, and he is definitely a ladies' man. I'm pretty sure he took care of business. Okay, well, our battery died before I finished that. Anyway, Elvis is, he's awesome. I love Elvis, even though we can't keep him contained, which really drives Rusty nuts, and I think that is so funny. And just because, not because it drives him nuts, but just because of like the way Rusty is about things, it's just funny. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications, and share with your friends, and God bless.